Hey everybody, Libby here. This video was taken September 2025 on my recent trip to Edinburgh, Scotland. This is me just exploring the streets around the old town. I'm climbing up this staircase here, which takes me up to Calton Hill. This is where I get my first glimpse of what's called Arthur's Seat. Here's New Calton Cemetery, which I entered right at the top of the hill. I'm kind of balancing myself here, trying to get a good view of this mountain I just saw. And here I'm pointing to where Arthur's Seat is. This is a hike, and I'm gonna take you along with me. So on this day, Holyrood Palace was closed, so I decided to head into Holyrood Park, which is where Arthur's Seat is located. Now, what we're looking at here is Salisbury Crag, famous rock climbing site. Now, I just want to tell you, I've never climbed any sort of mountain before, or any sort of, I guess you wouldn't call this a mountain. So I was a little bit nervous, but I'm going to take you live and we're going to check it out together. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just kind of cut across all this grass here. People looking at me like I'm stupid. I don't know. I think it's got to be that way to go up. But this trail is going this way. Maybe I have to go around this way. I mean, I'm on a trail. And I see people like walk. I see little trails up and down. I don't want to do this alone. I don't want to do this by myself. I feel like I'm pretty dumb to do this by myself. But hopefully I'm going to run into someone. Look, I see some people coming up ahead. Good afternoon. How do you get up this thing? Going this way?
Yeah.
Ah, I knew I was going the wrong way.
That way, and then there's a path going up.
Wonderful. Thanks again. Alright, so I found the trail. There's one little problem. I'm walking and I see these two Indian guys coming down this trail here. As you see the last guy coming down. He slipped on the dirt. I saw him fall right in front of me. Now I'm wearing Converses. Never mind, the brand new Converses. So they shouldn't be too bad. Like really, really, really beautiful. It's a little windy, but I wouldn't even call this wind. Go as far as I could that I feel comfortable with. Basically, I've never done anything like this before. I'm basically stoop kid. Remember that Hey Arnold episode? Stoop kids afraid to leave the stoop. Stoop kids afraid to leave the stoop. And he would always, anytime someone walked by his stoop, he never left his house, right? And he was always so tough and yelled and was nasty to everybody and knew everything and blah, blah, blah. But then when the kids would go near his stoop, he would stop before he could chase them. And then one day, Arnold showed him a picture of the pyramids of Egypt and, some cool things in the world, and the stoop kid left. Stoop kid said, I'm going to take my first step off the stoop. And we're taking one step at a time. Alright guys, so I'm not sure if you could tell this, but I was actually pretty nervous trying to climb up Arthur's Peak, and in fact I wasn't sure I was actually going to climb it at this point. As you saw, I was following a couple and I eventually ran into them and introduced myself. Their names are Umberto and Sabrina. They were a nice couple. I got to speak in some broken Italian to them. They didn't speak English, but I followed them up and they made my journey much more comfortable. Let's continue. Okay, I'm already pretty high up here, guys. I'm just gonna follow them step by step. And if I'm scared, I'm gonna turn around.
Sento però, Cosa senti?
Che tanto che non cammina.
Cosa?
Senti che occhiato. Come se un obelisco.
Come se no, queste stanno.
Ok, Umberto lontano. Alright, andiamo. One step at a time. 1, 2. 1, 2. Non ho paura. Io non ho paura. Va bene.
Si comprendeva?
Però dopo devi farla.
Anche Martello stesso passa, e anche se non passa la differenza perché
Vabbè.
facciamo
I'm not looking. I'm just pointing the camera. I'm not looking. Easy, easy. Slow, lentissima. Look at this. They built stairs. So as you can see, there are some steps built into the mountain, so it makes it a little easier for traversing this part. You could see I was getting a little bit nervous, and we come close to some precipices. But at this point, where we come to this nice little view, I start to lose my fear a little bit, and it's actually very nice. All right, back to the hike. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, look at this. This is insane. Oh, I need to put away the phone. I need to experience this. Every time I say we've made it through the hardest part, there's another part that's hard. This is breathtaking. I'm like almost in tears. Stoop kid left his stoop. Look at this. That's like a straight down drop. We've reached the part where I guess it's so dangerous they had to put chains so we could walk, and I'm very happy about that. There's a little bitch. I'm going to grab those chains. Look at these flowers. I'm going to take some of these flowers. Oh no, careful, buddy. Okay, put away the camera. Okay, just taking a breather on this rock because I don't know, I feel like it. You can't really tell, but this is really high up for me. This is so cool. I can't believe I'm doing it. And there's people on that mountain too. What are they doing on that mountain? They're chilling over there. Probably smoking an L. Wow. It's like a little gully. All right, so in my opinion, this is the part of the mountain as we see Sabrina climbing up this little gully. This is the part of Arthur's Seat that I believe is the most technical. You see people just flying up there like mountain goats. You really have to watch your footing. There's loose rock, but for the most part, it's not so bad unless it was very slippery. Just be careful with rolling your ankles. Just make sure you have a proper footing. Don't be afraid to take your time to climb up here. And also, it's very, very windy as well. Okay, back to this. pretty easy going here. I think we're at the top. Okay, so this is Arthur's Seat. I climbed a mountain. Holy shit, I climbed a mountain. Arthur's Seat is 100, oh, it's 250 meters. It's crazy. God, this is so cool. Look, now the ants are down there. We are the ants. It's actually quite windy. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this now. Congratulations, guys. We made it. It's 3:46 p.m. I don't know how I'm gonna get down this thing, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I just want to chill in for a minute and just look at this view. Look at this view. Oh my God. I don't know. I think Inchholm Island is way over there. That's where the famous abbey is, the wartime abbey. Probably the best preserved abbey from the Middle Ages. Edinburgh Castle. It's just a gem, absolute gem. The old town down there. Some more hills in the distance. I guess that's the Highlands. That must be the Highlands. Well, we're going to the Highlands tomorrow, so we'll find out. Super cool. I'm so happy I did this. Verdict is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Actually, it was perfectly fine. Had a great time. As you can see, there's little kids coming up here. Looks like as young as 5 years old, 6, 7-year-olds coming up here. It's really not too challenging. Once you get to the top, if it's raining, this rock is going to be slick. Just be careful if it's a rainy day. Careful if it's a rainy day. I'm doing this one-handed right now, so I'm getting used to my footing. Going down a different way. I need to put the phone away because this is going to be nuts. I'm wearing my Converses. What was I thinking? Okay, let's do this. Wow. That was actually super fun, guys. I totally recommend coming to Edinburgh and trying Arthur's Seat. Even if you just come here just for this. Alright, I climbed another hill. I don't know why. So I decided to build this cairn. Called a cairn. Cairn. I'm in New York. The cairn. Alright. Now I gotta find a way down. I'm sweating. It's gonna be a little warm. In my Converses. Alright. I'm just gonna walk down this huge mountain. I'll find another way down. Okay, I see the steps. I had to say goodbye to Umberto and Sabrina. I really didn't say goodbye. They wanted to chill. I had to leave. And I didn't feel like climbing back up the hill to say goodbye to them. So I just said, bye, ciao. Arrivederci. Alright, let's do this, baby. Let's do this. Ouch, 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 my foot. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I want to cry. Unreal. Alright, this is kind of like when you play Super Mario Brothers and there's like a secret world This is like a secret path off to the side. Where it goes, nobody knows.
So this is the remains of St. Anthony's Chapel, built in about 1400s, but it's recorded, there is a
St.
record.
Anthony's Chapel. That's my mother's saint. St. Anthony, guide me, protect me. Mom, I miss you. St. Anthony's Chapel.
Because I literally said, sorry, I'm halfway.
Very cool. It was really a wonderful experience. I'm so happy I did it. I have 15 minutes to get to this Holyrood Distillery. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do my best. I'm walking quickly. I'm at the point where I can boogie a little bit. The ice cream truck means we're here. Anyway, guys, come to Edinburgh. Enjoy it. It's actually really cool. All right.
Move on to bigger production over in those big whiskey stills. Again, we're very experimental here. We go through around an average of 2 recipes per week. Might not sound like much, but if you compare this to your big names in the industry, your Glenfiddich, your Glenlivets,